You know what's funny? Most of us think we need to make massive changes to completely turn our lives around. Like waking up at 4 a.m., running 10 miles, reading 5 books a week, cutting out social media, journaling, meditating, drinking green juice, all at once. And then we try it for 2 days and crush. Because deep down, the truth is transformation doesn't happen from a massive overhaul. It happens from the tiny stuff you do every single day. The little behaviors that seem so small you almost ignore them, but those are the ones that quietly shape who you become. Today we're going to talk about 7 micro habits, the ones that small, simple things that can genuinely change your life if you do them consistently. They won't take hours, most take less than 5 minutes, but they compound and that's where the magic happens. Habit 1, start your day without your phone. Now this is the hardest one and the one that will make the biggest difference. Most people wake up and instantly grab their phone. And before you've even blinked properly, you're in your messages, your notifications, your newsfeed. Your brain is already overwhelmed. You start your day reacting to other people's priorities, not your own. So the micro habit here is simple. For the first 30 minutes after waking up, don't touch your phone. Now I'm not saying you have to do anything crazy instead. You don't need to meditate or journal if that's not your thing. Just give your brain a moment to arrive in the day. Drink some water, stretch, look outside, think about what actually matters to you today before the world tells you what should matter. This one shift might sound small, but it changes your entire tone for the day. You start calm and intentional, not rushed and reactive. And honestly, that alone feels like a superpower. Habit 2, make your bed. Now I know this might sound cliche, but stay with me. Making your bed isn't about neatness or being organized. It's about momentum. When you do the first small task of your day and you do it well, your brain gets a tiny hit of accomplishment. It's a signal. We're in control today. We've already completed something. And that feeling carries forward. You'll notice that once you make your bed, you're more likely to tidy your space, prepare your breakfast, or start the task you've been avoiding. It's like the first domino that triggers the rest. And the cool part, even if your whole day goes sideways, you come home to a small pocket of order. It's like your future self saying, hey, got you. So yeah, it's small, but that's the point. Big change hides inside small consistency. Habit 3, drink water before caffeine. Alright, coffee lovers, this one might stink a bit. Your body wakes up dehydrated after 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And the first thing most of us do is pour caffeine into that dehydrated system, which actually makes us more tired later. So before that first sip of coffee, have 1 glass of water, just one. You don't have to chug a gallon. Even 250 milliliter is enough to wake up your organs, kickstart digestion, and get your energy flowing naturally. You'll notice you feel less foggy, less groggy, and more stable throughout the morning. Here's a trick. Keep a water bottle on your nightstand so it's the first thing you see when you wake up. You'll thank yourself later, and your skin will too. Habit 4, write down 3 things you're grateful for. I know gratitude sounds like something very self-help book preaches, but hear me out. This actually works. Your brain is like a filter. It constantly scans for patterns, and if you train it to notice what's wrong, it'll find plenty. But if you train it to notice what's right, it'll do that too. That's where gratitude comes in. Every morning or before bed, write down just 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be deep or profound. It could be something simple like the smell of coffee this morning, a text from my friend, my favorite song came on today. What matters is consistency. Over time, your focus shifts. You start noticing good things automatically. You become more optimistic, calmer, and emotionally resilient. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. Gratitude literally rewires your brain's reward pathways. And the wildest part, it only takes 2 minutes. Habit 5, the 10-minute focus rule. This one is for the procrastinators. And yes, I include myself in that category. We all have that one task we know we should do, but we stall. We wait for the right mood, the right energy, the right playlist. But the truth is, starting is always the hardest part. So here's the micro habit. Whenever you feel resistance, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 10 minutes. That's it. You don't have to finish the whole thing, just start. Once you begin, you'll notice something. Momentum takes over. 10 minutes becomes 20, then 30. You end up doing the thing you didn't want to do and actually feel proud afterward. It's simple psychology. Your brain's resistance fades once you're in motion. I've used this to write scripts, study exercise, pretty much everything. It's never about the size of the task, it's about lowering the friction to begin. So next time you feel stuck, just start the clock for 10 minutes and that's it. Habit 6, take one mindful pause. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded. Notifications, noise, schedules, responsibilities. Our brain rarely gets a second to breathe. This micro habit is about creating that pause even for a minute. Once a day, stop what you're doing, put your phone down, take a deep breath, and notice the sounds around you, how your body feels, maybe even the sunlight on your skin. You don't need to sit cross-legged or chant mantras. Just pause. That moment of awareness acts like a mental reset button. It lowers stress, clears mental clutter, and reconnects you to the present. Because if you don't slow down intentionally, burnout will do it for you. Habit 7, reflect before you sleep. Most people go to bed scrolling, overstimulated, and wondering why they wake up drained. Here's a better way. Before you sleep, take 5 minutes to reflect. Ask yourself what went well today, what didn't go well, and what can I do differently? What am I proud of, even if it's something small? This tiny moment of reflection helps you end your day consciously. It closes the mental tabs you've had open all day. It also builds self-awareness. You start noticing patterns in your behavior, mood, and effort. And slowly, you begin improving without even trying hard because you're learning from your own daily life. Bonus habit, talk to yourself like you would do to a friend. Let's be real. Most people talk to themselves in ways they never talk to someone they love. We say things like, you're so lazy, you'll never get this right, or you always mess up. If you spoke to your friends that way, you would have none left. So why say it to yourself? Try this instead. Whenever you catch yourself being harsh, pause and ask, would I say this to a friend? If not, change it. Say something encouraging instead. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but I can do better next time. This habit builds emotional resilience faster than any productivity hack, because discipline without self-compassion becomes punishment. Now here's what I want you to remember. You don't change your life through massive effort. You change it through consistency. Every time you make your bed, drink that glass of water, reflect before bed, or take a mindful pause, you're not just doing a habit, you're casting a vote for the kind of person you want to become. When enough of those votes stack up, that identity solidifies. You become the kind of person who naturally stays focused, calm, healthy, and grounded. The change sneaks up on you until one day you realize you're not forcing discipline anymore. You're just disciplined. So don't wait for motivation. Start small, pick 1 or 2 of these habits today, and build from there. Because a tiny 1% shift repeated daily, that's how transformation happens. If you found this video helpful, hit like, drop a comment with which micro habit you're going to start, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, big goals are achieved by small actions repeated every day. Start tiny, stay consistent, watch your life change quietly but completely. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.